first of all, I wanted to say thank you, Wit Studio. Like, this episode was amazing, okay? Like, there was just so many high quality, like, animated segments. Not just, the obvious one, Levi. And besides, a couple, I don't know, like, iffy parts in there, that guy's face, yeah. There's also, like, the return of high quality still shots, like they're the ones in season 2. Like, no, this season had a couple here and there, but like this episode had a lot of like good ass like screenshots that could be just wallpapers for a lot of characters. There's so many that I don't think I can show all of them. Honestly, there's so many, and it was so good. I remember like there was rumors about the makeup team. The makeup face team or whatever, like whatever term they use, but like there's these guys that did these high quality shots in season 2, and that they were not present in season 3 part 1, but they were here. All right, they were definitely working on this one. They brought their A team on this episode clearly, and it shows, and it's amazing. Okay, this might have been one of the best Attack on Titan episodes for sure. Like it's very clear that Wit Studio like poured their heart and soul into this. So. Shouts out at that. The OST was also amazing. Swano, he fucking nailed it, man. He nailed it once again. Like a lot of like, dude, Armin, dude, so good. Like dude, everyone nailed it. All right, like it's honestly amazing how like I knew what was going to happen. I know what's going to happen after, but I still was tearing up. Like that. That's how good, these guys did everything. So. Yeah, that was amazing. I feel like all this praise that I have for Wit Studio is, it's just unfortunate, giving the rumors and the shadow that's looming over us now. Nothing's been confirmed yet, but there's rumors of Wit Studio being done with Attack on Titan, and it is unfortunate that they're having like financial issues with Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan like is very expensive for them. I also understand a desire to work on original ripoffs, or original. Shows. It's episodes like this where I just look and I'm like, yeah, no, like these guys, they love Attack on Titan. You know what I mean? Like if they didn't, they would have left earlier. This is a love letter from them to us, and I like it, and I love you. So yeah, I feel like I should be saying a lot of this shit in my eventual OP analysis that I promised and I'm not releasing. But yeah. I don't know, this episode was so good, I just had to say something. So thank you, alright, thank you, this was awesome. What I'm not thankful for, though, is the return of shit tier YouTube videos that they're just, using, oh my god, God Levi, God mode, I know I'm being stupid here, I don't know, I'm being mean, I'm being a little mean, and I'm fucking nobody to be saying this shit, but I personally fucking hate that term. Now, don't get me wrong. I was losing my fucking shit when I saw the episode. You can see my live reaction. When Levi was just slashing him, doing the muda 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 on Dio, haha, funny, Jojo.
Levi 兵長がどれだけ強かろうと、俺たちの戦士長には到底かなわない。
But when I see this God Levi shit, it just seems like. I don't know, it just seems like a lot of people like don't really care. It's people ignoring the absolute tragedy that was this fucking episode. Maybe, like I'm just being mean here. Maybe it's just, like maybe just they don't want to put, a fucking big ass spoiler as a title, Armin's dead, whoa, live reaction. maybe that's also a good reason. Every time God Levi moments happen, guess what? Like something fucking bad happened. A tragedy happened. It's not really something to be celebrated. And I think this attitude is a little bit gross, to be honest. Levi is one of the most compassionate characters in this show. Like he cares so much about people, about his soldiers, and especially Erwin, by the way. And, he was the one that was talking with Erwin and suggesting this choice, In a way, he was also the one that sent them to their deaths, promising that he would take care of the Beast Titan. And here he is, angry at everything, destroying the Beast Titan, but he doesn't kill him. He remembers, the syringe with the Titan juice. And with that thing, he could at least save one life. If there's anyone alive still, like, no matter the injuries, with this serum, he can turn them into a mindless Titan and then feed them Zeke, essentially becoming a shifter. But the visuals show the life that Levi really wants to save. Because of this, Levi doesn't kill, Zeke immediately. Even when he's super angry, he is still rational. Manga readers, okay, you know what I'm fucking saying? Anyway, because of this second visitation, which, by the way, unsurprisingly, it was censored, the Backpack Titan comes in and saves Zeke, and Zeke orders, the rest of the Titans to attack Levi. And Levi is completely broken by this shit. He failed. All those sacrifices, the promise that he made to Erwin, all of this shit, it might have been in vain. He wasn't successful. And man, his voice actor is so good. I honestly, every voice actor in this show is like really top tier, and it's really a whole different experience to actually like listen to these voice actors saying these lines that have been on my mind for like, I don't know, like 3 years or something. Levi is just like, wait, where are you going? Where are you going? What are you doing? Like I made a fucking promise. Like he's so like confused and like, no, dude, I feel like dude, it's so many emotions going on. Like, fuck, man, I feel so fucking bad. But that's it for Levi, like he's attacked by Eren and Mikasa's, Japanese voice actor Titans, thank you, Sayama, for that, because we needed that, I guess. But let's go back to the suicide charge, okay? I can't remember the number of people that died here, if it was ever revealed. I know in season 2 it was like 60 people, right? But I'm pretty sure in this arc it's way more than that, because I think it's like this was the entirety of the Survey Corp, and now we have like, I don't know, like 10 people alive. That's a big yikes. It does remind me of Erwin's speech about mortality rate. I think the anime softened that number a little bit, but when you look at these events, I think the manga was probably the most accurate one. Anyway, Erwin is the first to get hit because he was in the front lines, because he had to, by the way. But unlike a certain someone, he doesn't get hit in the head. So he's actually fine. I mean, fine, as in, not immediately dead. His horse, however, is most certainly dead. And the thing about this horse is that it was there since the beginning with Erwin, Like, not even just the first episode, even the OVAs that take place before the first episode. Like, it was there with him. This horse is a veteran, and was always with him. And now the horse falls with him. It's not just people that died. It was horses too, and they were like really professional. Like making characters just teleport from locations super fast because their speeds are insane. But they were loyal too, to take, part in this fucking crazy suicide charge. Instead of, I don't know, having animal instincts and just getting the fuck out of there because it was dangerous. No, they kept going to their deaths. Maybe they were moved by Erwin's speech too. Maybe horses can also dedicate their hearts, like the symbolic dinosaurs and flying whales in the third opening. Anyway, rest in peace, horses. And rest in peace, Marlo. Now, I don't know why, but I really like this guy. I really did. And, which is weird because, honestly, if you go back to the first episode that he shows up, he's kind of an asshole. He definitely means well, but he was acting like he was way better than anyone else. And then, that episode proceeds to literally kick the shit out of him. He talks with Annie. It's so interesting, that the conversation that they have. I really like that. I thought it was really fascinating. Definitely some insight for Henny too. Like, and that was the point. But like, I feel like Isayama accidentally like created this really cool character, and I think he really liked him too. That's why he kept showing up. And it's interesting how like even after getting embarrassed as shit in front of all the girls, and there's like casual civilians there. This doesn't like discourage Marlo. It's just a reality check. Now that he's showing up now, he's not being a fucking piece of shit. Like he's more reasonable. He wants to change the world, but he's not like acting like as if he's like better than anyone else. It was really good, all the comparisons they had with Eren as well. But that's it. A character like that was always a character who was going to die. I always knew when this guy showed up in the Uprising arc. Chapter 58, I think. because I think that was the chapter, like when Armin, shot the girl, and I was like, wow, fuck you, and I was losing my brain cells there. I was like, and then I saw Marlo and Hitch. I was like, yo, what? They're back. I think it was the same chapter, and I was really happy, but at the same time, I was like, oh, dude, he's dead. Marlo's gonna die. You can't have a character that is kind of like Aaron, and doesn't matter, and doesn't do a whole lot. And that is what happened. Like the moment he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna join the Survey Corps. I'm gonna die. And that's pretty much what happened. Go back to the character stuff. Like he wanted to change the world. Like, the world was so corrupt, and he kind of contributed to that, right? And they were done, but that he was not done. Like I'm just gonna kick back and relax, like Hitch was suggesting. No, he's like, fuck that. I'm gonna do even more good stuff. I'm gonna go to the Survey Corps and retake Wall Maria. I'm gonna be part of that because that's what he wants to do. He wants to do good. That's what he wants to do. Like that's just him. This guy's fucking crazy, okay? But that's him. Even before that, he was expressing how he joined the wrong regiment, and now he is where he belongs. That's where the change is in the Survey Corps. He wanted to contribute to something, and goddamn if he didn't do that. If you pay attention in these last episodes, he was ordering people around. He was handling those fucking horses like a fucking horse. Man, I don't know. But it was like he was being really competent. Like, Flock was there, he was crying like a little bitch that he was. He was like, yo, dude, let's fucking do this. Come on, let's go. He was coordinating people. This fucking newbie, okay? Because he's a fucking new recruit. He was a fucking military police guy. Which, by the way, like, if he's a part of the military police, he had to be in the top 10. So he is competent. When Erwin was struck down, Marlo was assuming command. Susume, bro. Susume. He was the one that was taking charge in his last fucking moments, leading people. That was Marlo, bro. That's awesome. That's how he fucking goes. But that's not just it. He had talked before about having a spirit of self-sacrifice. Like I'll do whatever it takes for the good. But in his last moments, like all he's thinking about is Hitch, and how nice it must be to be sleeping, and what must be like the first time since we've seen this fucking weirdo. He's thinking about something more trivial, more personal, more normal, and not something crazy like changing the world and how everyone's corrupt or whatever. It's something just real, In his last few moments, he's thinking about this girl. And this girl, Hitch, in her first introduction, like, just like Marlo, it's this, in that episode, like, she helped him, when he's getting his ass kicked, like, she like Annie, like, she's there to save Marlo's ass. When Marlo and Jean are doing their fucking crazy shit, Marlo takes his fucking knife, is like, yo, Hitch, run. He wants her to be safe, but he wants to work with the Survey Corps. Hitch returns to save Marlo. That's the relationship that they had. They were helping each other. She was resenting the Survey Corps for what they did to Stohes, causing the fight with the female Titan right then and there with all the civilians and all those people. They didn't have time to, evacuate people. They just wanted that fight immediately happen because Aaron, whatever means necessary to make a plan, that's Aaron Smith, And she was there, and she had to clean that shit up. And then she's fucking upset because she can't find Annie because she thinks she was fucking killed by the female Titan. She didn't know the truth, but she was feeling bad because she had her stuff there. She doesn't say what she really means, right? And that's ultimately what causes her relationship with Marlo to not go anywhere, I guess, because instead of being honest with Marlo and just being like, yo, bro, like, I don't want you to go to the Survey Corps because you might die, and I'm worried about you. Instead of saying that, she says that, yeah, we can have an easy life with the military police, which is exactly not what Marlo wants at all, girl. Like, if you liked him, you probably would have, said something that he would fucking, speak his language, you know what I mean? Like, you're not. That is not him. So, yeah, you failed completely. And Marlo was, like, disappointed in her. Everyone else immediately was like, oh, dude, she fucking likes you, bro, you dumbass. He didn't get it. And, dude, it's just a fucking tragedy. And that's the whole point, isn't it? A whole fucking tragedy where, even if he was disappointed in this girl, at the end of the day, he's thinking about her. Here's another thing. Like, he's thinking that she's sleeping. But later in the episode, we see an actual frame of a lot of people inside the walls. But she's not sleeping. She's awake. She has, these dark circles under her eyes. She doesn't look like someone that was sleeping. And she's looking at the window, probably thinking about someone. And then you have those flowers there, and You know, last time I talked about flowers in Attack on Titan, I was losing my shit. Now I'm not gonna go there. This time I'm just gonna talk about flower symbolism. And these flowers, they look like
anemone.
Which, by the way, that was a Nier Automata character, by the way, you know, good-ass game. But more importantly is the symbolism of those specific flowers. What do they mean? Well, you know, here's a list, and you know, I'm sure you can see, you know, some of these are just, you know what I mean? Saying that she loved Marlo is a little too much, I think. You know, they met each other, I don't know, 2 months ago or something. It hasn't been that long. But she probably liked the bowl cut idiot, you know, and she probably didn't even realize it herself. She wanted him safe, and now he's dead. And the ship never set sail. You know, I was talking with a friend of mine, and he was like, "Yo, man, like, why is Sayama doing this? You know, why would you do that?" And you know, like, well, to make you feel bad, to make you suffer. Okay, like, there's so many TV shows where similar tragic events happen, where like a bunch of people die, and they're red shirts. It doesn't matter. The characters don't fucking mean anything. Who cares? You know, and it's important to make you care. Now, you know, you can't really care about characters that are not really characters, of course. That is, you know, unreasonable. But Marlo is there because he has to serve a purpose, and the purpose is to put a face into these guys. Everyone in there is just like him. They have dreams, they have ambitions, they have friends, they have lovers inside the walls, and they have to give up on that and hope that Levi will give meaning to their deaths, and hopefully this plan is a success. And it isn't, right? And the one character that survives this shit is not the guy that was hanging out with the main characters. It's not the guy that had a cute, cool girl that liked him. It's not the guy that was among the main characters when Isayama was doing the stupid high school, like, spin-off thing. No. It's this seemingly background character that didn't matter that was complaining about Erwin and questioning his decision in the last episode and was crying like a little bitch throughout the entire thing. This fucking asshole, Flock, is the one that survives. And this is why I know his name. Maybe, you know, I shouldn't say anything, because part of the experience as a manga reader was, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, wow. You know, and I kept talking about him as if he was a character, because he is. He is. He was actually a character. It didn't seem like at first. On purpose. But he was a character. And he survives this shit. The guy that didn't want to die a meaningless death. And if there's one person that also didn't like this suicide charge, that person is Zeke. He's actively angry at this shit. He's upset. He's questioning. Why are you doing this shit? You dumb fucks. All of you, you're idiots. Why are you doing this? Like, this is pointless. You're dying for nothing. You're lacking creativity. You know, and you're not being reasonable. Like what is this? Like, this is not a good plan. You're just, and because you're fucking stupid and you're not learning from your mistakes, because, you know, something I'm gonna talk about later. Like, you know, you'll send anyone to their deaths, hoping that you'll do something, because you're fucking dumb. Why are they dumb? According to him, because King Race deleted the people's memories inside the walls. Now, here's the thing. This it's kind of a plot hole? Is it kind of a plot hole? Like, listen, the Race family, the royal family, they were in hiding. And the king, the puppet king, was named King Fritz. The guy that was in that chair was a dumbass. Yes. We only found out about the Rice being the royal family in Season 3, Part 1, the Uprising arc. Sanes is the one that reveals it, you know. Zeke and the rest of the warriors, they're not in Season 3, Part 1, okay? They're not in the Uprising arc. They're hanging out way in the back, doing fucking bullshit. Okay? Probably, I don't know, like getting Titans, you know, and fighting over if they had to, you know, save Annie or not. That's what they're doing. How does Zeke know about the Race family? Or Rice? I don't fucking know how to pronounce it at this point. At this point, fuck it. I don't know. But, like, it actually doesn't make any sense. And honestly, like being a manga reader, I can tell you, like, this doesn't make sense. Like Zeke's character, he knows specifically the person, the name of the guy that deleted, people's memories, and it's not King Rice. Okay, it's not King Rice at all. Why would he say King Rice? It doesn't make sense that he would have this information, and doesn't even make sense that he would say it, even if he knew. So what's going on? It's very clear that this is just like a convenience. It's just Isayama doesn't want to reveal something about the story quite yet. So we have this character talking about someone that we know, and he has to say, the term that we know. But it comes with a sacrifice of character consistency and logic, because Zeke wouldn't say this. He wouldn't say King Rice at all. Doesn't make any sense. I was actually expecting that the anime would have fixed this line, and they didn't. They kept it as it is, and I don't think that makes sense. Forgot to mention something really important. It is how Zeke is really offended by the suicide charge. Sure, obviously, but he gets so upset and angry at what they're doing, and how they're throwing away their lives, and he just crushes the rock, and doesn't look that didn't look great. But he's so angry that he does that, and then he says, "Oh, dude, why am I being so serious? I'm acting like my father. I need to chill out. I need to find the joy in everything." And he proceeds to, have fun doing stuff. A fucked up mentality, right? It's just he's doing horrible shit. It's like, fuck, dude, whatever. Have fun. Try to have fun in anything that you do. Are you getting fucked in the ass? Try to find the fun in that. Are you fucking getting murdered? Try to find the fun in that. Try to find the fun in things, But yeah, he was really angry, and he was mentioning his father. So it's important. It's really important. Another thing that I had to talk about is the red eye shit that we're doing with the Beast Titan, with the Backpack Titan. No. Okay? No. All the praise to Wit Studio, whatever. That is something that I don't like that they're doing. Okay? I think it's so. I don't want to say the word cringy, because that's cringe. The word itself. Tone deaf. Tone deaf is the best word that I can use. It's tone deaf, because red eyes. Oh my god, they're evil. Red eyes. That's what he's trying to do, and it's bro, Attack on Titan is gonna get so fucking complex. We're doing this baby shit. Get this out of here, please. Anyway, that's it for that part of the episode. Let's go to inside Shingeki, and things are, actually, the first thing I want to talk about is something that I talked about in my last episode review, which was the intermission card. I was mentioning how it was a spoiler. So now I can show it to you. This is what the intermission card was saying. It was talking about the colossal getting thinner, and I said that was a spoiler because it is a plot point that Armin only remembers the specific information at this point in time. Not before. He was freaking out. Now he's like, oh, dude, I'm now noticing. In the comments, it was, there was, I think it was Rory. It was like, hey, man, let's, maybe you just thought, it wasn't a spoiler because we already knew this information. Yeah, but again, it was a plot point that Armin remembered this later. So I personally don't agree with that. I don't agree. But whatever. It is what it is. The Colossal Titan is getting thinner. It's actually burning its own muscles. That's why it was becoming a fucking skeleton in Season 2. And that's what happened here. And presumably, that is what happened in Season 1, for example. That how the Colossal disappeared. It was burning so much that it just, burned everything. I guess it's the idea. It's still a bit iffy, to be honest. I'm still a little, on that. But that's the idea. And so Armin finally creates this plan, and the plan is Armin and Eren were going to take care of Bertold, while the others are going to take care of the Armored Titan. Pretty simple, and Mikasa shows her support because she believes in Armin. And for the most part, the Armored Titan. That was it. I said it was not a threat, and guess what? It was not really a threat. Now Reiner was smart. He used the debris to knock out Sasha. That was smart. And Sasha missed. Shooting the mouth, because the plan was to shoot him in the mouth, open it, and Mikasa just comes in and does a thing. Sasha failed. Unfortunately, Coney did it because Coney is actually very competent and like Sasha. No, I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. But thankfully, someone else showed up with a Thunder Spear, conveniently, and it was Hanji. She was alive. Like I said in my first anime episode review, in the last moments, you're seeing Moblets going up her ass, trying to do something. What's going on there? He did something, and she's alive because of that. That's presumably what happened there. Oh, I forgot to say that there's like a funny shot with Reiner, and it was like, oh, dude, I don't know what's going on. It was fucking crazy. I don't remember anything. Like Reiner got so fucked in the ass, and it's probably honestly, it's probably because like he lost his fucking head. He lost his fucking brain. A lot of like he's still like his memories are like still like, oh wait. I was it's probably what happened. But yeah, he looked like fucking handsome Squidward. Now that people are doing memes of that, I can't unsee it. So thank you for that. Hanji, does her part, and so Mikasa finishes the job, and just like she said, Annie, fall. Now she's saying, Reiner, come out. Pew! And fucking gets him. I think Mikasa, I think she also said like, something about, no, Annie fall, Reiner come out. I think she said something to Bertolt. Like, Bertolt, like, give me Eren. Something like that. But, even if she didn't say it, someone else has a zinger for Bertolt, so don't worry about that. But before we go there, let's talk about the hero, or brave, the bravest of them all. Whatever translation. I was talking with a guy in my live reaction about this. He didn't reply, unfortunately. Maybe he's gonna reply when this video's out. I don't know, but I thought it was an interesting conversation about like the difference in the word brave and hero, because throughout the entire show, there's been a lot of characters. There's been a lot of conversation about Armin having courage, being brave, or not being brave, lacking in that. And it's just a recurring theme of Armin. Like, he's weak, but oh, dude, you have guts. Yeah, guts. Like Annie says, guts. Probably a translation thing. I don't know what's the. But the title of the episode is like Yusha, but then Eren at the end says Yushkan. I'm not even good talking Japanese. I'm not even gonna try. It's something like that. The word hero itself, I don't remember ever showing up in Attack on Titan. So I think hero might not be the best like word to use. Brave, courage, guts. That was the thing with Armin, and it's really fantastic because I just remember this, how when this chapter came out, because this is 2 chapters, right? And I have to express this many times. This is 2 chapters. One chapter, I had to cope with the death of Erwin and Marlo, and with the potential hints of Armin's death, and then, I have to wait a month after the death of Armin to cope with that. This is agony, pure agony. But before this chapter came out, the Armin's death, and one of the editors came in and was like, "Yo, man, you should fucking read Volume 1. Yeah, you should read Volume 1. Oh, yeah." Yeah, why is that? Well, because, there's like a lot of references we're going to make. And they did. They referenced, for example, there's like a scene where Eren and Armin are talking about, like joining the Survey Corps. And Eren's like, what the fuck? You're smart. You shouldn't do that. You should join something else. Like, you should use your strengths better. According to Eren, I don't think it's courageous, to not use your strengths better. I think you're being dumb. It's the implication that he has. I'm paraphrasing. Armin replies like, I'd rather die. Like, it's something like that. I don't remember, but I'm probably showing the pen right here. But I remember that scene. I pointed out in my live reaction. But when Eren gets Bertolt, it looks exactly like the cover of Volume 1. Volume 1 also is where they're talking about you going to the ocean, all that stuff, all this dialogue. Their dreams, and it's so important. Because this is Armin's dream. It was Eren's dream too when he was a kid, but as tragedy kept happening on his life, like, kind of moves a little bit further from that. But Armin has always been like, yo, the ocean, dude, the outside world, what's out there, bro? And that's what the intermission card is, outside world and shit. Now, Armin, he mentioned how in Volume 1, Armin was not brave. He stopped when he was seeing all those friends, Mina, Caroline, Anak, Mylinus, whatever the fuck. Those fucking guys that I was talking in my ED analysis, those guys, Eren's squad, and including Eren, they were dying, and Armin was just like not moving at all, and then the Santa Claus Titan shows up and is gonna eat him. He was not brave there, but ever since then, he was just repeatedly having being super self-sacrificial and like, he didn't care. The difference between Armin and Erwin is that Eren's eventually he does the sacrifice, of course, but Erwin, he did his sacrifice because he had to, because that is the only way that he could convince those other soldiers to go with him and to die, okay? Because they wouldn't be so fucking convinced to give away their lives. They needed the beacon, their example. They followed his lead to their deaths. They needed that. But Armin's plan didn't actually need Armin specifically to die. It could have been anyone else. He could have suggested it to other people. Maybe Sasha and Coney and Jean would not be like, fuck you, I don't want to die. I think Mikasa would have probably been more willing to do that sacrifice. But he doesn't do it. In fact, he doesn't say anything. He just willingly gives away his own life. And that is the plan. Armin goes up to Bertold and has the hooks in Bertold's teeth, I think, essentially in the bones, right? Something that Bertold cannot consume when he's using the heat. So when Bertold is burning him, he's still holding on, he can't be removed. I think Bertold was kind of trying to do that, but no, Armin's just there, stuck, and it's oh, is this your plan? You're going to die? Well, that's it. And meanwhile, Armin told Eren about this plan. I don't think he told the part where I was like, Armin, yeah, I'm going to be here to die. Armin said he was gonna remove it when it was done. That's not what happened. But Eren knew about the plan, which is why in my live reaction I was like, why is Eren saying shit when he's falling? And a comment. I was like, oh, but he's saying shit because he's gonna fall and it's gonna hurt. Stupid. It made me laugh. It's shit, fuck. The plan is actually pretty cool because not only they take out Bertolt, but the plan is also they managed to seal Val Maria. Dude, they take care of both things. It's awesome actually. But yeah, Eren uses the hardening. And I mentioned this in my live reaction. I was kind of confused because the plot point is that Bertolt, while he's in the middle of burning Armin, he's like, oh dude, that's Eren, dumb fuck, lol. And he's tricked because that's the hardening. It's not Eren's titan body. But the thing is, and the anime makes it more clear, when he's burning, his vision is a little bit fucked, bro. He can't see clearly that is not Eren. So that makes sense now. The manga was a little bit. It was just we were just assuming that the hardening looked like the main body. Then we saw color eyes, and we were like, oh, in season 3, part 1, it's what the fuck? And now it's different again, and now it's just, I don't know. But yeah, Armin gets fucking burned, and Bertolt is distracted, number 1. Number 2, he consumed most of his body, so now he can't really burn a whole lot anymore. And this is the perfect plan for Eren to go in. He comes out and fucking gets him. No, he doesn't kill him. He just takes him out. And like I said, it looks like the volume 1 cover. I don't have the manga right here. I have to go into my room. Don't want to do that. Fuck that. But that's what happens. And the Titan starts crumbling down. This was in the manga, kind of, but not really. We don't spend a lot of time there. So I think that was actually a good addition because it actually never crossed my mind. Because it's just, boom, got him. And then, oh, Armin, you were brave. And that's it. That's the chapter. That's how it ends. And it's oh, yeah, no, that's a 50, 60 meter Titan. This should probably, cause, something to happen. It's a little earthquake, That's not something that I think about. So, yeah. And then they added a flashback scene with Eren and Armin as kids. And if you're worried about, the bullying poor little boy Armin, what are you doing? He's so cute. Why are you doing this? Don't worry. They're dead. But yeah, that is from the next chapter, not from this chapter. I think it was interesting, Bertolt's attitude in this episode, because he was expressing how he was shocked that the cadets were still alive. He was fuck, I hope they were gone, honestly. And now he has to personally kill Armin. And again, there's no hatred. There's no oh, I hate you, Armin. No, there's nothing like that. It's just dude, there's a little bit of disappointment too, because he's oh, this is your plan, bro. What the fuck? This is what you're gonna do in your final moments. But then there's this desire of don't worry, I'm just gonna put you out of your misery as quickly as possible. Again, there's no hatred there, which is makes this even more sad. But yeah, Armin is hot, not because of the obvious, and also not because of questionable. No, but because he has a fucking 8-pack. What the fuck? No. It's funny because we were making jokes about Armin looking like a girl, and that was a plot point. He was gonna get raped by that guy. That was a thing, and he has muscles. He has muscles. He has way more muscles than me. Like, I have like one. It's my belly, okay? He has fucking 8 or something. Dude, oh my god. That's awesome. But, like, to use the 3D maneuvering gear, you probably need some fucking, a fucking body, right? So every character probably has a lot of muscles, right? Some more than others, obviously. Fucking Erwin was like, whoa, what the fuck? And I know some fucking deviants, you fuckers like the Mikasa scene from that OVA. Personally, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of muscles, to be honest. But, shouts out to Armin. He needs all the shouts out that he can get because he fucking sacrificed himself, god damn it. And yeah, like, Armin does this fucking crazy shit, and yeah, all of a sudden, you're not surprised when I'm mentioning how Mikasa and Armin are interacting a lot suddenly. Maybe it's because she likes him, and now she's in for a rude awakening in the next episode. Once again, she's losing another family member. But yeah, we won, guys. We defeated the Beast Titan, the Colossal Titan, and the Armor Titan. We did it! Yay! And all it cost was all these bodies and deaths and destruction and tragedy. That's all they cost. It's just nothing, right? All needed for the path is the path of longing and corpses. Whatever. If we have that is that I long for something, so I'm gonna walk this path. It's gonna have bodies, but whatever, right? Whatever, right? God damn, like, it's a Pyrrhic victory, right? It's the best term that we have for this. We won, but goddamn if it doesn't really feel like a victory. It just feels fucking sad, and oh man, even for the the warriors, bro, like Reiner Bertel, like we know these guys, especially when like it really looks like they don't hate the people inside the walls, but they're just doing what they have to do, whatever that is. Fuck, this is just sad. This is just sad, and like we can yell about how Levi's cool, but what happened here on the whole was just fucking sadness. Anyway, that's it. I'm sorry that this video is fucking long, okay? There's just so many things to talk about, and of course, I'm gonna ramble. That's what I do. I'm always rambling. That's why making reviews is a goddamn nightmare. So many things to talk about. But, yeah, okay? That's it. Now, hopefully, you like this video. Literally, click that like button. But, and, there's anything that I said that is wrong. There's more to add to a topic that I just barely fucking, talked about. This video is long. Hopefully not, but yeah. Just say anything. Just say anything. Just say funny meme. Just put a F in the chat. It's not a chat comment section, but just do that to pay respects for the people that died. No, not just fucking God Levi. No. Swear to God, like a lot of people died. A lot of people fucking died. Horses, animals, people that had dreams. Even that guy with that stupid face. That guy had dreams. He probably had a mom that he liked. And he was probably joined the server court, get some fucking money or something to support her. Maybe, I don't know. I was just saying, man. A lot of people died, so yeah. And again, click that like button. Click the leave a comment, leave a subscribe. Subscribe to me, please fucking do that. The number go up, happiness go up. More videos too. So if you, I don't know, like just that's it. Just do anything, please help me out. And yeah, that's it. Oh, I forgot to say this. Almost forgot. Before the next episode comes out, you have to do this. This is homework that I'm giving you. A little advice, right? You should absolutely watch the Kenny episode from season 3 and the last episode from season 3, part 1. I think it's episode 12. You should really watch those episodes. Right before the next one. Like it's the next episode is going to be very controversial, very emotional. It's definitely like an episode that broke the fandom. It was a nightmare. You're not going to experience the nightmare that it was when it came out. Because again, it's 2 chapters. You're not going to experience the month of woof. But to maximize the feels, oh, fuck. But seriously, to maximize the engagement that you have, emotional response to this episode, you should really watch the Kenny episode and the last episode from season 3, part 1. The Kenny episode is the Kenny flashback episode where he talks with Levi, and then he dies and he talks about his life and talks about Uri. God damn, I swear to God, watch that. But yeah, subscribe, you fucks. Fucking subscribe, you little bitch. Is that threatening? Is threatening a good thing? Should I do that? I don't know how you. What motivation do you need? What do you need? What do you need, bro? Fucking do that. And yeah, man. Look, let's say this. If you don't fucking subscribe in the next 5 seconds, I'm gonna fucking play some goddamn fucking cringy shit. You fucked up.
君たちは死ねと言われたら死ねるのか？
あんたさ、人に死ねって言われたら死ぬの？僕は死ぬ理由が理解できたらそうしなきゃいけない時もあると思うよ。嫌だけどさ、あんた弱いくせに根性あるからね。
考えたら劣勢の俺たちが今から人類を救えると思えるんだよ。
じゃあなんであんたはそんな調査兵団なんかやってんだよ。俺は入る兵団を間違えたよ。あんたが今も命をかけて戦い続ける限り俺はあんたを信じる。いつしか私は部下を従えるようになり仲間を鼓舞した。人類のために心臓を捧げようと。そうやって仲間を騙し自分を騙し築き上げた屍の山の上に私は立っている。
悪いけど僕は海を見るまでは死ねない。だから大事には至らないあたりで切り上げるけど、ほら僕ってそんな勇敢じゃないから。
なんだ、一丁前に自己犠牲語って勇敢気取りか。
しかしその精神がなければ全体を機能させることはできないだろう。
エルヴィン団長、了解でください。
今回の遠征で犠牲に見合う収穫はあったんですか？
死んだ兵士以外はないとおかしいですか。
アルミン、お前が教えてくれたから俺はその世界に。
この世界の不正を正すことができるのなら俺は何だってやります。あの兵士たちに意味を与えるのは我々だ。思うことができるのは聖者である我々だ。我々はここで死に次の聖者に意味を託す。それこそ唯一この残酷な世界に抗う術なのだ。
命全て僕が救えられるものなんてこれしかないんだ。きっとエレンなら海にたどり着く。海を見てくれ。
兵士を怒れ、兵士を叫べ、兵士を戦え。
分かってた。お前が誰よりも勇敢なことぐらい